Tere, mä olen Koen, and today I'm going to review the entry of Estonia at Eurovision 2021, Uku Suviste with the song The Lucky One. Last year, Uku Suviste won the Estonian national final Eesti Laul with the song What Love Is and became the Estonian representative. He was not internally selected to represent Estonia this year. Instead, the national final Eesti Laul was held again, in which Uku was allowed to participate, which he did and won again. Last year, there was a controversy around Uku for being xenophobic and homophobic. For his xenophobic comments, there was proof he made those during Eesti Laul 2019. You can watch the whole video in my review about the Estonian entry last year, but I haven't found any homophobic comments made by him yet, so I'm not sure where those accusations come from. Now, this year there is another controversy around Uku because of blackface. He participated in the Estonian show Your Face Sounds Familiar, which is a show in which artists impersonate celebrities. There has been a lot of controversy around the show many times because a lot of countries have their own version of the show and even changed their skin color to impersonate black artists, also known as blackface. So did Uku. He was impersonating Ray Charles. He has not apologized for this, but according to this tweet, Twitter user Jamie tried to have a conversation about it with him, which he seemed to not want. According to this tweet, he responded with, "I sincerely regret we need to be discussing blackface rather than how important black music, jazz, R&B, etc. has meant to me and my career instead." Now, I haven't seen any screenshots of the DMs because the Twitter user tweeting this purposely did not post screenshot of the conversation in case publishing a private conversation could get them in trouble, but another Twitter user confirmed that it was true. So based on that, and looking at the xenophobic comments last year, I can't say that I'm really surprised about this. I'm very disappointed, well, no, I'm disgusted that people still try to excuse blackface. It does not matter if they were impersonating a black artist, you can still do that without using blackface. I mean, look at this makeup artist, Alexis Stone, who only uses contour and highlighting to look like a black artist and not darkening their own skin. There are also many people saying that blackface does not exist in some countries. It does. It exists in every country. Just because it's normalized does not mean it does not exist and it is not disgusting. And look, it's not like people are not aware that it's wrong. Look at Angela Peristeri, who is representing Albania this year. She participated in the Albanian version of the show and realized it was wrong when it was pointed out and people started having conversations about it with her. And she apologized too. And I think this is the perfect example that just because you did not do something with bad intent, you can still apologize for something that hurt people when you realize how wrong it is. And the fact that Uku does not do that, according to this tweet, says a lot about him as a person, I think. Now, about the song. I think there's a slight upgrade from his previous entry. I still do not really like it, to be honest. Song-wise, I really wanted Juri Pootsman to win Eesti Laul with Magus Melancholia. And I'm not saying that just because I met him in 2016, but I listen to his song quite often. And his music in Estonian is so much better than his English entry in 2016, in my opinion. I have to say that when The Lucky One by Uku sometimes comes on, I hum along to it, but I don't sing along to it because I never bothered to learn the lyrics. But I do feel like there's been a slight upgrade. And I feel like that's also kind of why Estonia can maybe be a qualifier this year. Last year I was pretty sure of a non-qualification because his song was very dated and I just could not really see it qualify. Now his entry this year is better and he's still performing in the second semi-final, which is the weak one this year. I still feel like Estonia is sending one of the weaker songs this year, but I think that Estonia could maybe qualify. Can I also just say that I think it's pretty funny that Uku is placed as second in the running order again. Last year he also would have been put as the second performer in the running order, which is known as the worst spot to perform in. It's almost as if someone in the Eurovision team was like, no, you're not going to get a good spot to perform in twice.
It's what she deserves.
Anyway, I think it's less of a bad spot in semifinals than it is in the grand final. So to conclude, I don't listen to The Lucky One that often, but when it comes on, I sometimes hum along to it because I do think there's been a slight upgrade. I think Uku's entry this year is better than his previous one, but I still don't really like it. I do think he has a bit of a chance of qualifying, at least more of a chance than he did last year, but not too big of a chance of qualifying. And that's about all for now. Let me know what you think of the song in the comment section down below. Thank you so much for watching and hopefully until next time, Negbist.